All right, picking up with managing inventory. In each quarter, or it says period, the firm has to make forecast about what you're going to sell. And so then in turn, the forecast you make is what the factory produces. So there are two things that can happen. If you have a shortfall, so you don't make enough, then there is an overtime cost of $40 a unit. If you make too much, then you have a storage cost, and that is $25 a unit. So another question is, how much should you request? How much should you ask them to make, the factory? Other things to consider: what's your pricing strategy? So you can read these for yourself, but these are two different options, but you have to determine how you're going to price, and are you going to use the same strategies for both products? Because remember, there's not just one product, there's two. And nothing says you have to use the same strategy for both of the products. Another thing that is, and I will just give you a hint, that tends to be very important in success is these marketing research studies that you can purchase. They are expensive and they can be redundant, but if you go to the manual, the participant's manual, you can read about the studies and figure out if and how they are redundant and narrow down by that. So things you have to think about. What's going to provide you the most, like, the best information that's really going to help you make a solid decision. So which do you buy, and do you need to buy them quarterly? Other things you have to think about: are conditions stable? Are they changing? So success metrics that are available. I'm sorry, Chunk is being a little noisy. What we're going to use is, for your overall, your group grade, is profit and market share. So what about this grading? Okay, so your individual grade is going to be 5%. Your group grade is 15%. Your individual grade is a matter of you made a decision for that quarter or you did not. So make all the decisions for the 8 quarters and submit them. Or it's not decisions. I'm sorry, I should back up and say it's suggestions. Did you do that individually? Do it 8 out of 8 times, that's 100%. Your group grade is a little bit more. So you have to make a recommendation individually every quarter. I have and pull reports that show this. In addition, I am going to look at a survey that I'll send out to y'all evaluating each other. So how does the group grading work? So this semester there will be 5 groups. And so with profit and market share, here's how the points are broken down. It's just based on a ranking system. Where did your group rank? You get those points every quarter, except for the first quarter. Why not the first quarter? Because you can't buy market research. It's more of a guessing game. So make your best educated guess, and then once you have gone through the first quarter and make a decision for the second, then I will start the grading. So you can see the breakdown of kind of how the grades work out. Generally, people don't go, or groups aren't in one position consistently. So if your group was always in the 5th position, you would for sure make a 75. But generally, groups move up and down, so your grade moves because it's an average. The most you can increase compensation, which you'll see that option when you get into the simulation, is 3% per quarter. In the past, I've had students do really, like, very unrealistic increases. If you do that, your group's just going to get disqualified. So here's just an example you can go through, and I've adjusted numbers in your favor since then, but this was with 4 teams. What do you get if you won? First place, 1.5 points added to your final grade. Final grade in the class. Second place, 0.5 point. Next steps. Complete the quiz by 11:59 p.m. on Sunday, April 23rd. That will be based off of going through the slides and watching these videos. Then you need to meet with your group. Make sure that your group has made a decision, but before that, you need to make your individual decision. So the order should go: you make your individual decision, then your group meets. So everyone in the group makes the individual decision, then y'all meet, discuss it, make your group decision. This is the schedule. And then I'll also post on D2L the groups. All right, please please email me with any questions. And also, at any point in time, I'm happy to set up a virtual call with your group to discuss anything. I won't give you answers, but I will help give you feedback, or I will give you feedback. All right. Let me know if you need anything.